Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, She's French, and if you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Jenna, I'm a French girl based out of California, and I make videos about curating your life French girl style. If you're not yet subscribed, I would love to invite you to subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. And if you'd like to check me out on Instagram, my Instagram is @shesfrench, so just like the channel. So for today's video, I wanted to revisit my everyday makeup routine. The last time I filmed that was maybe over 6 months ago, and I've definitely been trying new products, made some changes, and I just love this routine. I feel like it's very fresh, very glowy, healthy, kind of like that glass skin look. It's also the perfect jumping off point. You can do a lot with this routine as a base and then switch things around. I can't say enough good things about it. Obviously, that's why I do it every day. It's also super quick. It takes me about 10 minutes to do this. So yeah, I figured I would share that with you guys. Today's video is very kindly sponsored by Merit. Thank you so much, Merit. I was very lucky to try one of their new products. So let's get into the video. Let's talk about their new product and let's go over my everyday makeup routine. Let's go. So here I am, no makeup, just a little bit of moisturizer. First things first, I want to share with you guys a new product in my routine and a new product in the beauty world overall, which is Merit's newest product called Great Skin. Let me show it to you. Here it is. It is a beautiful product visually, but also of course as a product. This has been really amazing to use. I feel really lucky that I was able to try this before the release. I've had it for about a week now. I've been using it every day and I absolutely love it. This is essentially glow in a bottle. You'll see, I'm gonna try it for you and show you the true effect. I've been using it to add some extra moisture and to create a really smooth base before makeup. And then I use it before bed to give myself some extra moisture before sleeping. I don't know about you guys, but my skin gets so dry through the night that I like to put something on before bed. It gives you a really smooth finish and it's very, very dewy, but it's not sticky in any way. As you can tell, I'm really stoked about this because I've been looking for a product that kind of bridges the two between hyaluronic acid and oil. I love both and I use both, but this really kind of combines everything into one, so I've been obsessed. So to use this, you will mix it. You can see that it has layers to it. It's really beautiful. And by the way, this is a glass bottle, like a frosted glass. It's just stunning. So you will shake this a little bit, mix the two. I have combination skin, so I'm gonna do 2 pumps. If you have oily skin, you should do 1 pump, and then for dry skin, you can do 3. And just be warned that this is very liquid, but it's not gonna run off your face. It really settles in really nicely. So let me show you. You'll warm it in your hands a little bit, and then apply. Wow. It looks like I drank a gallon of water. That is my new first step. I absolutely love it and I really recommend this product. You guys know I've been working with Merit for a long time and I would never agree to work with a brand I didn't believe in. I love Merit and you'll see about 90% of my makeup that you'll see right now is Merit. And I just think it's so easy when you find that brand that just works for you, you believe in their product, you believe in their vision, and it just makes sense. I love that I can kind of build a whole routine with their products and not really have to search everywhere for it. So I was really excited that they introduced skincare because I feel like that was really the next step for them. So my wishes and dreams have been answered. I love this so much. I'm also really excited for what's to come in the future because I think this is a really innovative brand and they just get it. So love this. If you'd like to shop this product or anything else from Merit, I'm going to include my link below in the description box, so make sure to check it out. And then just some quick info, when you place your first order with Merit, you will receive a little signature bag. They're really beautiful little makeup bags and they switch them up throughout the seasons. And then you'll also get free US shipping for any order over $40, so it's definitely worth checking out. And again, the link will be below. So now that my base is done and I'm ready and very dewy, glowy, and smooth for my makeup, let's start applying the makeup. So first things first, I'm still using the same foundation that I've been using for literally years. I swear by this foundation. It's the Serum Foundation by The Ordinary. This is a shade 2.0 Yellow Gold. This is a very, very lightweight foundation. You can see I have some things I like to cover up. My skin's not completely even, which is fine, it's skin. I especially have a scar here that I like to cover. I layer a little bit of concealer over top, you'll see, but between that and the concealer, it's just the right amount where my skin still looks like skin, but it's definitely a little bit more even. But you know, this is natural. Everybody has their little things on their skin and whatnot. So let me apply this. It's very liquidy. As you can see, it runs a lot. This is just the story of my life, so I'm gonna do this very carefully. I love you guys that I'm doing this over my white bed. This is some commitment. Not the most glamorous way to do this, but that is literally how I do it. I then pick it up with a brush, and I'm using the Merit #1 brush. I have 3 of these and I'm obsessed. It's literally the best face brush. I told you guys you'll see a lot of Merit, but that's genuinely because I love everything that Merit does. So I'm just gonna pick this up and kind of apply it very loosely. It's very sheer, so you don't have to be so careful. It's not gonna streak on you. It's not gonna do anything crazy. Okay, so that's foundation done. You can see it's very glowy. I love it. Next up, I'm gonna use the Minimalist stick in the color Cream for a little bit of concealing. I wanna conceal this guy for sure, and then my scar a little bit more, and then just around my nose, and if I look a little bit tired, kind of changes as it goes. I still want my skin to look like skin. I've already talked about that. I like very natural makeup, but I definitely like to make my skin a little bit more even if I can, so this is perfect. This one comes in a little stick like this. All right, watch out for the extreme close-up. Put this here. I'm gonna use that same brush that I use for foundation, and I'm just gonna kind of pat this in. There we go. I find it to be really brightening. I try to go for a yellow undertone because I find that if I do anything pink, it makes my hair look very yellow, and it's not. It's very tricky being blonde and kind of messing with like those kind of neutral tones near your hair, because instantly it can really change the color of your hair color. Let me know if you can relate. It's definitely a thing. And another thing you have to be really careful about is putting anything that's like bronzer. The amount of times that I've gotten bronzer in my hair, I can't even tell you. It's happened so often, and then I'm out here like kind of scrubbing my hair trying to get it out. It's totally ridiculous, but that's just the life of a blonde. Next up, I'm gonna apply my bronzer now. I used to actually apply it after adding powder, but this is a cream base, so I find that just kind of blending everything together and then putting in the powder is so much more effective. This is a new product by Merit as well, and I'm obsessed with it. This is their bronze balm in the color Sen. I also have it in Leo. I like to switch the two. Sen is a little bit warmer, Leo is a little bit more red and a little bit deeper. I'm gonna apply this on my cheeks, a little bit on my nose, and then just right here by my temples, kind of where the sun would naturally kind of sun kiss you. I don't really follow any specific like shapes and so on. I know that's like a huge thing. Honestly, I just know that on my face what works well is a little bit on my nose and on or right below my cheekbones. That looks good on me. I think so anyway. So that's what I do. I think you guys can tell by now that my makeup routine is pretty simple, and I can really do this in about 10 minutes and be good to go. It's also very reliable. Nothing ever goes wrong with this routine. It always comes out exactly how I expect it to. So it's like foolproof. I then use my second #1 brush, and that one I use to blend the bronzer. I don't like to mix the foundation one because then I worry that I'm gonna put something too dark as a base, kind of like where I'm concealing, so I use a separate one for this. So I'm gonna use my second #1 brush, and I'm just gonna blend. I mean, you guys, are you seeing that glow? This is just crazy. Ta-da! I am gonna lessen it a little bit though because I do have to set. I have hooded eyelids, so if I don't set my makeup, literally my makeup will just travel all across my face. So I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier setting powder. This is the shade Translucent Honey. Love this one so much. It's lasting me so long. This is a huge amount of powder. I just put a little bit in the lid, and then I'm using a brush from ColourPop. This came from a roll of brushes. This is the biggest, fluffiest brush. I like to then go in with the Minimalist stick again, but this one is in a deeper shade. This is the color Buff. I like to put a little bit on the bronzer brush and then just dab it on my cheeks so that I can get like a kind of second layer of bronziness. You'll see. I think it makes a big difference. Let me show you. I don't know why, but Doing this reminds me of glazing bread. Is it just that I'm obsessed with bread, or does it remind you of that too? Let me know. Let me know if you see the difference with that. I really see it. I think you can tell from the camera, but I don't know, it really adds that like little extra like sun-kissed moment. I forgot to do this. This is normally my first step. My lips are forever chapped, so I like to put on some lip oil before I start, so then it kind of settles in, and then by the time I get to lipstick, my lips are a little bit softer. I'm gonna do that now because I forgot. This is the Merit Tinted Lip Oil in Bel Air. Honestly, this one's sheer, but like with a little bit of gold in it. Super beautiful. Love this. Very, very moisturizing, but not sticky. Next up, this is something I stopped doing and I started doing again. It's putting a little bit of highlighter on my eyelids. It's very subtle, but I really see the little extra shine in it, and I think it's really pretty. It also really helps with my hooded eyelids. It adds that extra layer of powder so that my eyeliner doesn't run. This is the Glover powder by Too Faced. It was limited edition. I'm not sure that you can still find this, but in terms of the color, it's like a very subtle champagne with very, very fine glitter. Here it is in the packaging. You guys can see my makeup literally lasts me forever. I use this a lot, surprisingly, but it's gonna take me a very, very long time to hit pan. And then to apply it, I just use a kind of small eyeshadow brush. I don't use one that's too dense because I don't want it to create like a very dense defined area. I brush it on very, very casually. I then go in and do some little freckles, just like a cute little thing, not much. This is a freckle pen by ColourPop. I think this is their light brown, soft brown shade. This is pretty old. It's not as sharp as it used to be, so I don't go too crazy because otherwise they're a little bit too big, but let me just add a couple. Okay, so then I just dab them in. I've learned that I don't like to take the freckles to the side of my cheeks just because you can see I have a little bit of texture going on. So if I do that, I feel like if anything, it adds to the texture rather than like creating a freckle look. It just looks like my skin's textured. So I definitely don't go for that. So that's kind of all that I do, just a little bit on the nose. Next up is eyeliner. I always do a really simple kind of cat eye eyeliner. I don't go too heavy and I don't go too far in. I actually stop kind of halfway on my eye because I find that if I go too far, it closes my eye even more, and I'm trying to open my eye and kind of brighten it, extend it. Last thing I need is to add more weight on my eyelid, so let me show you. For that, I also have to concentrate. Oh, and I'm using the e.l.f. eyeliner. I think this is $1 or $2. Literally amazing. Doesn't run unless it's a really, really hot day, but for the most part, doesn't run, and it's very easy to apply. Having that kind of brush tip takes a little bit of practice, but once you master it, it's really, really simple. Have to fan it. There's one. Can you see the difference? My eye just suddenly just like whoosh. There we go. Super simple, not too much. And you can see with hooded eyes that like I don't really carry on very much. I kind of stop right here, kind of hugging the lash line because you can already see it disappears under my lid if I do anything more. Of course, you guys know the drill. Eyeliner kind of does what it wants. The best thing you can do is just work with what you created and clean that up. Don't try to add any more. You can see like sometimes it's not perfectly even. I actually did a pretty good job today, but if it's not, mascara really helps to even it out, and just don't go crazy trying to fix it because you guys know it just gets worse and worse and worse, so you just gotta go with it. I do my best to match them, but sometimes it's not a perfect match. That's okay. It's kind of like eyebrows. They're like sisters, not twins. Speaking of mascara, I'm going to use the Merit mascara. This is one of the best mascaras I've used in my life. I've used expensive ones like Dior. I've used the really popular drugstore ones. This is the best. Let me show it to you. It makes a huge difference. I'm going to show you on one side and then you can compare with the other. You'll be like, okay, I see it. I mean, It just speaks for itself, doesn't it? It's really a great mascara. Ta-da! So last but not least is lipstick, and this is my favorite, MAC Aloof. I desperately need to find a natural dupe for this. I would love to do that. In the meantime, I'm still writing this one out, but I would really like to switch to something natural because pretty much the whole rest of my makeup is, so I'm searching. But for now, let's apply just a little bit of this. I don't do anything crazy. I mean, you guys see the vibe. It's very relaxed and easy and simple. The whole routine takes me 5 to 10 minutes if I'm not like sitting there talking about it. Obviously, it's super quick. So with this, I just open it, dab in the middle of my lips, and then I'm good to go. And I do like them to be kind of moisturized, so that's why I put on the lip oil a little bit early, because at this point it kind of settled in a little bit. It's still kind of juicy and like dewy, but it's not gonna kind of like swish the product around. Let me show you. That's literally it. And then I throw this in my bag while I'm out, but honestly, for the most part, I don't remember to reapply, but I do like to have it just in case. So that is the finished look. You guys know I like to kind of make more of a statement when I'm doing my hair or when I'm getting dressed, so I feel like this look just goes with everything that I might want to do. And it's also a really good jumping off point to do different looks from, because the base is really clean and glowy. You can then mix and match different bronzers, blushers, create a different vibe. And then of course you can do any lip. I've actually been wanting to try a red lip, which is like, whoa, because normally I'm very safe with my colors, but I've been wanting to try now that I'm so blonde and I wear so much black and we're heading into the cooler months. I'm really excited, so I might do that, we'll see. But yeah, that was it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. I'd love to know some of your favorite products in your everyday routines. I love to try new things and I love to learn about new things too. I'd love to know what you guys are into, so let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much to Merit for sponsoring this video. I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Merit. If you're not yet subscribed, please make sure to subscribe, and I will catch you in next week's video. Bye guys!